Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and those undecided, I finally finished this bloody enclosure of mine. It's turned out to be bigger than Quo Vadis, bigger than Ben-Hur. Alright, you walk into my snake room, you see all the gear, you think, yeah, whatever. The way this is set up, it looks very much like a storage facility. The crickets and bits and pieces and hand cleaner and whatever other memorabilia you need. And if any unsavoury folks should come to my house to purchase snakes or something, that's exactly what it is, a storage facility. But what they don't know, there are lights attached there on timers. So the daylight lights come on at 6 AM and turn off at 6 PM. And this 100% blockout curtain blocks out any influences from the lighting from other enclosures. And I can come along here, whoops, pull the curtain up if I want to show somebody, and there it is, the chondro enclosure. Nothing special, 1100 high, whatever. Pieces of bamboo in there, lots of greenery. See if I can get rid of that reflection. Lots of greenery to make the little fella feel at home. Now, the back and sides of this enclosure have been painted black, so it doesn't allow any outside influences of light. You can see him down in the corner down there in the weeds, in the plants. Now this has got the external and internal temperatures on it, plus a relative humidity. What I normally do is I wet this of a morning a fair bit. What we've got here is the super rain from Dalbarb and the super fog. Now the super fog creates a really fine mist, massive humidity. And the super rain is, as it says, I don't know if you can see it here, see the rain coming down? That's coming out of two jets. You can see one of them there and one of them there. When all this rain comes through and raises the humidity big time, gives him the opportunity to drink off himself and off the branches, it goes down into the pebbles. Underneath the pebbles is about 10 mil off the bottom of the tank, this drain, which has a grill and just drains into this pot. If by chance the snake does a big yucky poo, I can come along with a whole heap of water and hose it out and clean it out and just go straight through into that bucket, then I go and tip it out. This, see if I can get rid of reflection, you can see the, as they call it there, what's it called? What's it bloody called? There's a special light for it. Anyway, it's basically a rainforest globe or something like that. It's 100% waterproof, so in other words it can get saturated by everything and the globe inside doesn't get affected. And as you can see up in the top there is the night time. That stays on permanently 24/7. This guy is the one that pops on and off for the 12 hours of daylight. Up inside you've got the pump and the sump. The sump is just here, picks up the water, pumps it through there, comes along this hose you can see there, and into the top, which basically goes into those two jets. You can see the power sources in the background for both the fogger and the rainmaker, and also the two light sources. That's the light source there, and that's the fogger there with its reservoir for water. And when it, I don't know if I can show you the whole camera at the same time, but it basically fogs up, runs through here, down to that hose, and then into a little gizmo that comes out there. You can see there's too much reflection on the bloody glass. So, quite a good setup. I'm pretty impressed with it. Does everything but cook me breakfast. Now all I have to do is find myself a female. Hey? The guys from Dalbarb have got a lot of good gear, as I've already stated in a few of my vids that I've just recently done, and I'm pretty impressed with the stuff that's coming out of it. I'll have to do something later on with those guys and all the different light fittings and the different light sources they've got. I'm pretty impressed with that as well. But yeah, even though you can see it's quite daylight, quite bright, everything's going on, that rather than stress the chondro out, it just sits there and with this curtain, it's as dark as the proverbial. So it's as happy as a pig in shit. And there's our mate, the missus, a big fat frog. It's got pretty much the park royal as well. Not many animals get $20 frog with a bloody $1,000 setup. But anyway, I look at him, he thinks I'm going to feed him a little cheeky shit. Hey little man, what's going down in Tinseltown, eh? Don't bite me. I'll get phone calls and SMSs saying you've been bitten by a taipan again. All these people wouldn't know if they had a... what's going on. Anyway, that'll do for now. Just a file snake. What are you doing, big boy?